We are putting something like 220 billion tons of chemicals into the environment every year. That's the equivalent of 30 elephants per person per year. The plants are taking all the chemical pollution and storing it in their trunks. And then the animals eat the plants. And then we eat the animals. So what happens to the food that we are eating? It is concentrated chemical pollution is sitting there in the animals we are eating. This is why animal foods are going to become more and more toxic. Now, to solve these problems, we have been using what I call the drunkard search principle. The drunkard search principle comes from a story where a drunkard is looking for something under the light, and the policeman asks him, "What are you looking for?" And the drunkard says, "I'm looking for the keys I dropped on the other side of the street." The policeman says, "Why are you looking for it here then if you dropped it on the other side of the street?" He says, "Because this is where the light is." So we have been trying to solve the sustainability problems like the drunkard. We look for a solution that will grow the economy. If it doesn't grow the economy, we don't look for it. And that's why we are in big, big trouble. Because if you look outside the light, the yellow zone is the light that we look at, which is climate change. We are only looking at climate change as the major problem. If you look outside that light, you will see all the black dots. And that's the role of the food system. So the food system is the leading cause of every other planetary boundary transgression that we know of. And we have been claiming it is not the leading cause of climate change, and therefore you don't have to look at the food system. Just look at solar panels and electric cars. That will solve your problem, because they are trying to make money off of this. But in reality, it is the food system as well, because how much land we use just to grow animals. This is a block diagram from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. So we take more food from the planet to feed our animals than all the biomass we use for every other human activity combined. For every 1 kg of food that we get from animals, we had to feed the animals 39 kgs of food on average, which means all the pollution in 39 kgs of food are going to show up in 1 kg of animal food that you eat.